everybody. We're here with the fucking nerd.
Hey! What's up?
This is an interview I never thought I was ever going to get in my life. Like,
nice.
My friend and I have been fans of yours for a long, long time. He actually introduced me to you. Like, I think the first episode I saw was Wally Bear and the No-Game.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic episode.
Oh, cool.
But we did have some questions we wanted to ask you. Just some things we've been wondering all these years. So Will's got his little paper over there. I'll let you go ahead first, Will.
All right. Was there a specific inspiration behind the creation of the nerd character?
No, nothing much other than the video games, and I mean, it was just pretty much just a joke. There wasn't really much to it other than just experience with a lot of those games, and I did all kinds of short films and stuff, and that was just kind of like one experiment in like a pool of many experiments of all different things. So it was just something that stuck, you know?
Right. I mean, that was cool. Like, I remember I was watching on your website a lot. Like, you put on some of your childhood films you made, and
Yeah.
like, it was just like, it was awesome the stuff you were able to do, like such a young age too. And I always liked to do filming stuff too, but I never was, I was never able to do it very well. One of the questions I had for you, this is a little more out there, I guess. Where did you come up with the idea for Shit Pickle?
Shit Pickle was, it was just a really random thing. I'm trying to think how specific I could get, because I could tell you that I remember where I was when I came up with the idea. It was at the Wendy's in Philadelphia. It was on
All great ideas are at Wendy's.
11th and Walnut. There you go. If you go to 11th and Walnut, there's a Wendy's. I believe that's the spot. That's the birthplace of Shit Pickle, because Mike and I were eating there in college, and we were talking about making a follow-up to the Return to Oz. Return to Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're like, well, we wanted to make like another Oz movie, but make it really far and whacked out.
Yeah.
So like, well, she had Toto in the first film, and then Return to Oz, she has that chicken, Lolita. And we're like, well, what will come next? We need a new sidekick for Dorothy. And we were looking, there's like a pickle on the plate or whatever. I don't know, Shit Pickle. And there's like, okay, that's fine. And then we're like, what kind of character is Shit Pickle? We're like, I don't know, he's probably like one of those grape ape characters who only says his name. You know, he's a grape ape. So we're just like, Shit Pickle.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but then part of the gag was just that Shit Pickle would interrupt everybody. It's just, you'd be having some dialogue and then just Shit Pickle. It was all about the timing. It was like, there has to be like a long pause where he says shit, and then somebody goes to say something and he goes, pickle.
I remember watching, it was recently, you guys played that, I can't remember, it was the one where you play a Bobo, and you're going through, you and Mike.
Yeah, Bobo's,
and then the Shit Pickle was in the end of it, like in the credits. That game looked amazing too, I want to play that myself.
Oh, that was just, like, had the best ending of any game ever.
Yeah, it's like he's just sleeping and it's all these like popular characters and made up characters just scroll through the credits.
I think it says on the site, it says the ultimate tribute to the NES, and I believe it. I believe that is the ultimate tribute, because they threw everything into it that you could.
Will, did you have another question?
Sure. Was there an episode that was your favorite to produce?
My favorite episode to produce? It always seems like one answer is that it always seems like it's my last one. Like the Sega Activator one was just like more physical than any of them that I've done. The amount of destruction in that, and I also like the ones where it reviews things that that are visual. Like I don't need to like say a lot to critique something. It's like you just show it instead of like you know, I'm talking about like, oh, this game has, when you're playing the Sega Activator, there's always a problem where it pauses constantly because because you're doing all this with your hands and you know, your motions and stuff, and you keep accidentally pausing the game. Well, it's better, you know, why explain that verbally when you could actually show it visually? So we're doing all the poses, and then we pause and we stop, and then we unpause and we go back to the action.
I swear, you guys look like you got hurt in that video.
Yeah, it was brutal, but it was fun. That was a really fun video, because I knew Nathan, he's like the expert at physical stunts and everything. So when you have Nathan in a video, I feel like, you know, I gotta step it up too. I gotta like do what he's doing. We gave him the big finale, the breaking through that wall.
Yeah.
But I also had to like, you know, go through the table and do things just to like to keep up to his speed, you know. But I also really liked the Berenstain Bears one.
Oh my God, yeah.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, but going back further though, not just recent videos, I think, even this past year, the Mega Man episode was colossal.
Oh yeah, we went through time.
Yeah, I go through time, I go back to the old videos. Like, that was a challenge there to recreate the old sets.
Right, yeah, because you had to like do the lighting just right. And
yeah, to like match up like the old nerds talking to the younger nerd.
Yeah.
You know. And then, but really going back, I think the Rob episode, that's the one that's held up the longest.
That probably had to have the most work in it. That or the Bugs Bunny return.
Yeah, I mean, Rob held the record for many years until the Mega Man episodes.
Okay, that one had the most work in it.
Yeah, because I logged my hours. Like, I've been logging them since like 2007.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I get better?
Can I keep my time? And I mean, you can tell when it's going to be like a complicated episode. So Rob was like 125 hours, something like that, and then Mega Man was like 130 hours. So that's like, you know, there's a handful of episodes now that have passed the 100-hour mark when it's like whenever it's like a lot of effects and a lot of, you know, games thrown in, a lot of gameplay, a lot of effects, a lot of you know, crazy stuff.
So I'll fire one more question your way because it looks like we got some more people that want signatures over here.
Okay.
I always wondered, when did you meet Doug Walker? So that you guys did that epic crossover, like way in the beginning, where he hated you and you hated him.
Yeah, that was fun. That was 2008.
2008.
Yeah, and we were basically it's kind of like the, what's the wrestler's name? Jerry Lawler?
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman. You know, they had that fake feud. Like, it was something like that. You know, it was like let's see, you know, how far we can take this. At first, it was just a few videos back and forth that we shot individually, but then, you know, we talked about meeting up and doing that in person, having like a battle. And,
the one in the parking lot?
Yeah, there's the parking lot first. Yeah, it was like, there's a lot to it. Yeah, there's the parking lot one first with Captain S.
Yeah.
And then there was the one where it was me and him in like the nerd basement. So, yeah.
That was really awesome. I really appreciate your time, man.
Oh, sure,
There's plenty of people wanting to know more of your signatures, but I appreciate it. And any other time we can get together in the future, I would love to, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, see you guys. No problem.
Thank you so much, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay.